You want to burn fat, you want to build strong glutes and train like the human body was actually designed to move? That starts with the most often overlooked weapon in your arsenal. Walking, barefoot, every day. Walking barefoot every day. Yes, walking, but it's not in those marshmallow squishy shoes that you keep lacing up. So let's talk, let me explain. You can certainly be strong, you can definitely be fit, but if your body composition is off, too much fat, too little muscle, you're not healthy. At Stark, we track it, we scan it, and we optimize it because your fat to muscle ratio isn't just about aesthetics. It's not just about how you look. It's a direct indicator of your metabolic health, your hormonal environment, and certainly your longevity. And here's what most people miss, which you can't afford to miss. Walking. Walking is one of the best ways to burn fat without burning yourself out. It's so basic that most people just skip right past it and do crunches in the gym when they will get abs faster by walking than crunches. Let that just kind of sink in. You see, walking doesn't spike cortisol levels, your stress hormone, primary stress hormone. It doesn't crush your nervous system like so many other things that you're doing to your health on a day-to-day basis, whether it's work or looking at social media. It doesn't interfere with your strength gains. It's the ultimate low stress, high reward fat loss tool. The ultimate low stress, high reward fat loss tool. Let that sink in. It helps regulate blood sugar. It enhances lymphatic drainage. It reduces chronic inflammation. It promotes better recovery between strength sessions. It does so much for you. And it's why you see me walking so much on social media all year long, all around the calendar year, with more in the summer, but I average about 10 to 11,000 steps a day. And it is transformative. It seemed so ridiculous to me at the time, but I saw the result and measured the results, and it was just absolutely mind-blowingly effective. And bodybuilders have been doing this for years. As they get closer and closer to a competition, they stop training really hard because it's stressful on the body, and they start walking a lot just to lose a little bit more body fat. Over time, walking literally reshapes your body. Especially, this is one really important concept, when you walk how you were designed to walk. And that's to say that you are either barefoot with your feet touching the ground or wearing barefoot shoes. So there are not orthopedic problems that you're causing by becoming more active. And what those orthopedic, more step-related problems tend to be are plantar fasciitis, ankle problems, knee problems, hip problems like me, sometimes low back issues. So as you start to move more and you create those, look at your shoes. Make sure your shoes aren't the culprit. They likely are. I mean, 99% of the people out there walking a lot are wearing the wrong shoes. So let me explain why this is so important. Your feet have 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments. They're not just shoe fillers. Your feet aren't a single unit. They're made up of a bunch of little tiny bones and muscles. And they're also your foundation. So your feet, as you probably are aware, are below everything else. So when you stuff them into a thick and a cushioned shoe, you turn off all the signals that all those muscles are intended or designed to provide your brain. The signals that connect your brain to your glutes, to your gait, to your balance, which you don't want to lose as you get older from using modern day shoes. Barefoot walking or using minimalist shoes with zero drop and wide toe boxes, which means your toes can kind of open up and spread out, and thin soles, that turns all of these signals back on that you've been turning off for years. Your toes, they spread out, your arches activate, which is a series of muscles that maintain the shape of your feet, and your glutes fire up as a result. Your glutes, the nice round youthful booty that you used to have that just sort of went away over time, you did it to yourself probably by walking around in the wrong shoes. So you start getting on the right trajectory by using your body the way hunter-gatherers walked for thousands of years. Upright, strong, with good posture, and efficient. It makes a lot of sense when you really think about it. Our bodies were designed to do a certain thing, and we're not using them to do those things anymore. And so our bodies adapt to that modern day lifestyle. And that modern day lifestyle adaptation, the outcome associated with that is terrible. You all experience it. It hurts. It's miserable, and it doesn't look good either. So let's talk a little bit about barefoot walking and your glute development. It's a really important concept that most people don't fully understand. When your foot strikes the ground properly with the tension in the arch and pushing off through that big toe as you walk forward, you activate parts of your posterior chain, which is the part of your body from the back of your neck down to the heels. And that means your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, and even your low back. It turns walking into a strength stimulus, not just a caloric burn. It does that too, but a strength stimulus. And what that means is you develop better posture and stronger hips and improved movement patterns for lifting and sprinting and playing with your kids. I think these things are all important to you, all without adding more wear and tear to your joints, and all without really adding much more time to your day. So let's talk a little bit about the hunter-gatherer design, which is sort of like a fat loss blueprint. Our ancestors didn't lose fat by doing Orange Theory 6 days a week. No disrespect, Orange Theory people. They lost fat just by walking. They had to walk to find the animals that they were hunting for long distances, and barefoot in things like moccasins or uneven terrain, and often while fasting because they didn't have the same access to my favorite ice cream by Ben & Jerry's called Chubby Hubby. And that kind of behavior, pre-Chubby Hubby body, is what your body still understands. It's like the operating system that your metabolism was designed to run on. So when you walk 8,000 to 12,000 steps a day in minimalist shoes, you're not being basic, you're actually being biologically congruent. Make sense? It's how your body was designed, you're just using it that way. And when you add a training plan that includes strength training and proper healthy recovery and really high quality, healthy and natural nutrition, you're now burning fat efficiently, not desperately. It just happens almost like there's no effort associated with it, which is what my experience is like. I would love to share that with you. Please, if you're watching this video and you start going down this road, come back to this video and let me know after a month if you've started to do these things, if they've actually had an impact. I've never had anybody say they didn't. So here's your challenge. Ditch those overly cushioned shoes. Walk every single day, just for 20 to 30 minutes. And that means just don't park closely to wherever you're parked at your office, at your other place of work, at a restaurant. Don't do the valet thing, just walk. The grocery store, walk far away and walk all the way across the parking lot. And these things will add up to 20 to 30 minutes a day. It's not really a lot more time. And if you can add some more time to it, I'd recommend you toss in some professional development, some audiobooks, some podcasts like this one, or real conversations like actually speaking face to face or in person with other people. I know it sounds so old-fashioned. And watch how your body composition shifts without the burnout. And being with other people, by the way, also enhances the experience with the emotional benefit of that connection, which also minimizes your experience of burnout. So your ancestors, they walked their way into survival. They had to walk. You can walk your way into optimal health. You have to do that in order to get where you want to be. And you'll find it shockingly effective and shockingly simple. It's so basic, hardly anybody does this. If you found this helpful, give it a like, please drop a comment, and make sure to subscribe. And if you're ready to optimize your entire health, not just your steps, visit us at stark.health. That's stark.health. Thanks for joining me.